How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Let's get the camera a bit straight. Yeah, today, aftermath. Wow, wow, wow. Did we get an upload and an upgrade to Divine Feminine? So let's see what's going on for you in your week. What's going on this week for the Divine Feminine? And what I hear, be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the things that's going on in this world. Because you can't see yet what is coming out of all of this. Everything what is happening at the moment is for your highest interest. And shifts are made. New things are coming your way. New people. Go with that flow, Be patient. Relax and let go of the control. There is divine will and there is a huge oceanic consciousness that activates your spirit. So go with that flow of the ocean, Sometimes the oceans are rough and sometimes the oceans are very quiet and still, and it's low water, low tide, and it's easy to maneuver yourself through the water. It's diving deep, and you did the work. And when you do the work, Divine Feminine, you can expect the upgrades after. So that's really interesting. So, you are an earth angel. Your kindness, your sensitivity, your strength is what is holding. You have a higher perspective. What is it? Perspective, and divine abilities that getting activated even more. You get in that higher frequency. You got a lot of downloads. And we have some symptoms with that is normal for every shift that is being made. So you are really doing well, Divine Feminine, and you're really in that flow of rising. You're rising above the things that you normally saw as being stuck. There is no stuckness. There is just stuckness if you take the wrong direction and you're on the wrong path, then you're in a stuckness. Okay? How others see you. They see you as the Syrian missionaries. Dream for the new earth. You dreaming the new earth into existence. It's time now for your miracle life. So it could be that you are removing yourself from situations or environments that isn't, I don't want to say isn't good for you, but that is a different, that is in a different alignment at the moment. I also hear environment because of the pollution. You need to go to countries or travel to places where there are clear skies, clear skies, clear waters, where everything is clean. And when your environment is clean, when your energy is clear, then your activations will be higher. You know, if we are still in places with chemtrails and control systems, then you already know that it's harder to elevate. You do elevate there. Don't mistake that. You elevate there, but you are rising to a new frequency when everything is clear, when you have the sun all day, when you have the ocean all day, when you have the mountains around. So the new places that you discovered is probably a sign for you to expand more of your time and expand more the energy and bring more energy there, what is needed. Also on these places the awareness may arise. So it's really amazing what is coming your way. I see a lot of traveling coming up this year, and it was not in your interest at all to travel this year. It was more that you said, okay, I want to stay home with my family, and I didn't have any intentions to travel. Till Source says, you know, you have to do some things here, you have to do some activations there, you have to go there, because your energy is needed. So that is what is going on at this moment. Hi you guys. Unfortunately, I can't read any Arabic, but I feel the intentions are good. So, what is going on? The masculine, in this case, is working on himself. The new man, to become a new man, to work on his childhood wounds, to work with that energy that is needed. You know, there is no elevation if you don't do the work. You know, and I know it's sometimes hard for the divine masculine to go back to the childhood wounds and to restore them. But I also see the elevated divine masculine. The divine masculine is elevating. There is potential, and he's working on this new earth. You know, he is doing the work. He's not afraid of doing the work. He is climbing up in his energy, and is walking his path. Oops, that's a lot of. He's walking his path, what he needs to do. And I see here the phoenix is arising, so he is rising from his wounds. He's rising from his wounds. So there is a radical purification within you. The violet flame is purifying, and you surrender and you resurrect. So it means you are going through a new transformation, and that's the divine masculine within the divine feminine. You know, you saw, you know, what could happen if you would transform, and that is what is happening. You see the golden egg here, you know. This golden egg is really, can you see it's good? Yeah, I think so. This golden egg is really what you are focused on at this moment. And when that egg cracks open, you know, everything will come your way. And yes, Divine Masculine, you are amazing and you are loved and you are doing that beautiful, supportive energy for the Divine Feminine. You holding her, you protecting her, and also in this journey, you spreading your wings higher and higher and you're flying off. So all the work you do, you know, Divine Feminine, in your Divine Masculine energy and taking action to all, it is incredible, incredible. You have such a big open heart, and you stay true to yourself. You are in that original template of your heart space, not being or feeling offended by anything. You taking your time, you taking your patience, you giving everybody the attention that they deserve. And you do it on your own special way. And that is really how we see that you are a totally different person on your own. You know, you're so good on your own. You're so good with your Divine Masculine. You know, you're so good with your Divine Masculine. So that is what the whole journey is about. It's not about, you know, the twin flame journey is a journey of ascension. It's your own ascension between your masculine and your feminine. And how beautiful is it, because your Divine Masculine feels very loved and your Divine Feminine feels very loved. The dove of peace, you have here the dove of peace. That is taking the right action. To stay in the heart, I already said that, you know, and all is well. You are being in peace, you are on the right place, you are doing the right things. So everything what you're doing is okay. You know, it's okay for you, it's okay for the people you meet. Because the people you meet or the interaction with the Divine Masculine is very profound. You know, you're not interacting with energies that are not in alignment for you. You look at it, you feel into it, and you think, oh, would this be the right thing for that person? Would it be the right thing for me to interact with them? And or to connect with them, or whatever. Is it okay for both of us? And if it isn't, you just let it go gracefully. You know, you let it go gracefully. You're not harsh. You're not aggressive. You're not in that state. You're just let it be. Because you know it's not about that person, it's about the energies that behind it that is getting frustrated or is not in alignment with your guides that's behind you. And your guides are telling you that. Your guides are saying, okay, this person is not in alignment with you, so let it go in grace. And I always say, yeah, what I learn here, inshallah, you know, if God lets it, if it's God's will, we can move through, and we move through peace. We don't move through war. We don't move through aggression and anger, because anger burns out very quickly. It burns out quickly. It doesn't sustain the element of peace, and that's the only thing what the war wants. What the war needs is aggression and fight, and when we are going to that other level, you know, peace has a longer way for a longer breath, I hear. So that's really beautiful. And there is a time of peace coming in. I thought it was 2028 that the whole world would be at peace. And I know there are other energies there. You are natural core, you're pure, you're innocent, and you're removing all falsehoods because you're that seer. You don't even show that you don't even give it power, you know, by you see through all of it, but you're not giving it power. You just let them in this delusion that you don't know, okay? And this is who you are. You're transparent, you're beauty. You have the energy of the pure diamond, and you're shining your light. You're that beautiful crystal child that is elevating and going with that universal flow. Yeah, beautiful. And the more you remove yourself, the more purity comes your way. And how beautiful is that? The more authentic, pure, loving beings coming your way. You're the divine feminine. You're acting and you're in that energy of the divine feminine. You are in that you're yes, divine feminine. You are receiving your birthright. You are receiving your birthright. You're receiving what is meant for you. Because you're that unconditional love, and when you operate from that unconditional love, no matter what people say or do, you still connect with that unconditional love. And I say, and it's really interesting because you're operating unconditional love to animals, to people, you know, defending I hear defending the innocent, you know, with your love, and that is really beautiful. So you walk that path of the divine feminine, you walk that path of beauty, you walk that path of serenity. Initiations, you know, you got your initiations and you graduated. So you need to have a deep trust that deep healing is going on, and you're getting reconnected to all. You know, that higher frequencies that you reach and that energy that you feel in your surroundings, and that the downloads that you get is all a part of it, is all a part of this initiation. You know, sometimes we need to go to the dark night of the soul and then be able to totally work through that dark night of the soul, and then coming out in the light again. And that's your initiation, and then you get the downloads and the upgrades, and you're going very strong. You're very strong. So this initiation is a part of your life journey. Travel. So Divine Feminine, you're going to travel. You're going to places that you need to be sent to activate, to put your light in. It could be that there are things that are necessary for you to travel. You know, people are, I also hear people are traveling towards you because there is work to be done. Let's see, what is this? Take me home. Oh, what a beautiful, it's the 1111 card. It's the 1111. The pathway to true love is through the heart. And when you go to that heart space, you are home. You know, this is your true home. Your connection, the twin flame journey that you are on this awakening path is taking you home, is taking you back to your heart, your higher heart, to your guides, to your inspiration, and that is where you are at, you know, and that's the beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to be at, because no matter wherever you go, wherever you travel, you are home, you know, because you carry that alignment with you. So you will never be alone or lonely or whatever. Sometimes we have a time that we say, oh, I'm alone. That is something different than being lonely. You're never lonely, because you know that there is always a guide, or always a spirit around you that is communicating with you. Sometimes you are alone, doing the things alone by yourself, and that is also needed, that you are doing the things alone, because it's part of it's your journey, it's your path to do the things alone. Not for long, I hear. Not for long. And sometimes you meet people and you interact and you are gathering with groups and people to do the work together. So that is an amazing thing. So you're never alone. So we welcome you home, you know, home in your heart space, where you're never have to wonder, you know, do I fit in? Because you always fit in, because you're one with that energy and one with your heart. Okay? Well, this is it for you, Divine Feminine, for this week. Have an amazing, amazing time. You're going through some things that will astonish your mind, that will be stunning for you. You will experience things that is really beautiful, and everything goes in flow. And be patient. You know, patience is that energy that you need. Don't rush into things. Just take your time. There's time enough. Just have vision. Just explore. Just feel into it and just move with it. And then, you know, everything will come your way. All the love, all the blessings, and see you next time. Bye-bye.